Welcome to the College Football Bros. I'm Michael Newman.
And I'm Ryan Newman.
All right, this is a Big Ten episode. We got a few big games this upcoming Saturday. We're going to make our picks against the spread in all of those games. Let us know in the comments below who you're going to be betting on Saturday. Ryan, our first game is Iowa at Wisconsin. Badgers are favored 3.5. What do you think here?
Yep. Well, that's a lot of points for a game that's totals 36.5. It's just
the lowest total of the season.
Yeah, that's not much. So I'm going to take those 3.5 points in a game that it's just going to be so low scoring. Wisconsin did rush last week for 290 yards at Purdue, so they had a little offensive mojo going. But that's Purdue, right? This is going up against Iowa is a little different, and Purdue had just played Iowa, so I think Purdue had been worn down a little bit, let's say. So I think that might be a little bit of a fool's gold for Wisconsin, and I think that they're going to have a very hard time rushing against Iowa. And the flip side, it's going to be the same thing. Iowa's offense is going to have a really tough time moving the ball against a very, very good Badger defense. So, yeah, I'll take those 3.5 points in a close one.
Yeah, I don't trust either of these teams to, lay 3 plus the hook against another good team. So I'm with you. I'm taking Iowa. Graham Mertz only had to attempt 8 passes last week against Purdue. I have a feeling he's going to have to attempt more than that if they're going to want to get anything done against this Iowa defense. Yeah, although maybe either way it might be futile. Yeah. But I'm with you in the fact that with a game with such a low total. This is the quick Google search that I went through. The lowest total I could find was 2015. It was 35 between Missouri and Vanderbilt. So 36.5, pretty close to that.
It's interesting. Missouri and Vanderbilt don't exactly,
Yeah, I know Missouri has been good on offense, but I guess they had a...
And Vandy's not like a good defense, so,
Yeah, must have been...
Kind of interesting.
Those years, they must have had some pretty bad offenses, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't quite remember back that far, but yeah, I'm taking the points like you. What's our next game here?
We got Penn State at Ohio State, and the Buckeyes are favored 18.5 now.
Yeah, I think Ohio State is clearly one of the 3 best teams in the country. I maybe even have them number 2 at this point ahead of Alabama. It's at least debatable there. But I'm going to go against them here just because maybe, even though I am high on them, maybe we're slightly overvaluing them because of the schedule that they've been playing, right? That Tulsa, Akron, Rutgers, Maryland, and Indiana is their stretch of consecutive wins. And it's just, they've been treating them like a great team should, but still, maybe a little step up in class here. We'll see them test a little bit more. It is concerning that Illinois ran all over Penn State's defense last week, but I don't know. I'm thinking that was an outlier. Like Penn State, I think has a good defense, and this will definitely be the best secondary that C.J. Stroud has had to face. So maybe they'll be, maybe he'll throw a pick, or maybe there'll be some 3 and outs here. So I'll take a lot of points, 18.5.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly on all your points that you made. And, I just have to believe that Penn State they're still a solid team. And maybe they were looking ahead to this week, last week. And maybe they just didn't take Illinois seriously enough. But they've tended, in the past, to play Ohio State very well. Even in games where they have been kind of significant underdogs, they've tended to kind of keep it close. So, and even beat them. For those reasons and the way you pitched it was just great. I want it proven to me against a decent team that they're going to continue to roll like this, the Buckeyes. So I'll take those 18.5, and Ohio State could still win by 17, which is a lot, but I'd still cover. So give me Penn State.
Hopefully Sean Clifford is a little bit healthier than he appeared last week. We'll see about that. Final game, Michigan, -4.5 at Michigan State. Game day is going to be at this one. I'm very much looking forward to this one. So what are you thinking, Ryan?
Yeah, this is great. One of the best rivalries to watch. And in my opinion in this game, I just don't see it being – so the spread is, 4.5? So I just don't think Michigan is a touchdown favorite on a neutral field, kind of like the spread is suggesting. I think these teams are closer than that. They've played a couple of similar opponents so far, and if you just look at based off of the scores in those games, Michigan State's actually fared a little bit better just based on that. Then you throw in the fact that the game's being played in East Lansing, which will be an unreal environment with game day. And Michigan State's, they've done well in the series. They've had their kind of Michigan's number. They've won 9 out of the last 13, and I think that's something you got to pay attention to, including last year. So I'm just not seeing any distinct advantage from Michigan's point of view. McNamara has only thrown 5 touchdowns. Like, what am I going to expect from them? Like, why are they so much better? Why are they a touchdown better than Michigan State? I don't see it. So give me Sparty.
I'm with you. I mean, I think Michigan's better. Like, I'm sure you do too.
Yeah,
but just
I see a tiny bit better.
Not quite enough to merit 4.5 for me. So, and I like the fact that Michigan State is coming off of a bye to prep for this one. So 2 full weeks to kind of get healthy and really prepare for this huge game. And they're just a solid team. Like, they got a good defense. The offense has, the ability. Yeah, 3 great playmakers: Kenneth Walker, and then you got the receiver Speedy Naylor and Jaden Reed. So I think they'll be able to make enough plays to hang in this game, and I expect it to be a 1-possession game in the fourth quarter. So yeah, give me 4.5 with Michigan State, and that'll do it. That is the
great weekend though for Big Ten football.
Definitely. So thanks for watching the College Football Bros. Be sure to subscribe to our weekly podcast. We've got links to that in the description below for Apple, Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts. Also, you can support us on Patreon, patreon.com/collegefootballbros if you want bonus episodes, and if you want to join our Discord server where we're talking college football all season long, all year long, really. So we appreciate that. But thanks for watching. See you next time.
You've been watching the College Football Bros. Be sure to subscribe here on YouTube and in your podcast app for college football content all year round. For bonus episodes and access to our Discord chat, join our Patreon at patreon.com/collegefootballbros. Thanks for watching.